Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII on the PS4. And this is it. This is the big finale. We are going to be finishing it today. I've done some stuff. We're all level 99, which is good. We're decked out with all sorts of yummy stuff. It's very exciting. Everyone has their ultimate weapon. We've got some great armor. Everyone has a ribbon. It's really all I can do. I did pretty much every side quest. I defeated the two super bosses that you can fight. Optional super bosses. The emerald weapon and the ruby weapon. And really, if you can defeat the emerald weapon, you're good to go. I don't know if you can really lose the final boss. And yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So let's do it. All right, everyone, let's mosey. Damn, again. Stop saying it like a wimp. Can't you say, move out or something? Move out. What? Look at the number. Shit, they're coming out in full force. Cloud, you go first. Okay, I'm going alone. Shut up. Won't do us no good with everyone back here. Barrett's right. Take two of us with you and go first, or else I'll catch up with you later. Is this like a practice run before the final battle? Yeah, major practice run. I'm fine with that. It's probably more fun than meeting Sephiroth down there. This might be fun to pass time. They're coming. They're already on the floor next to us. Cloud, hurry up and make up your mind. I've made it. All of you. Later. Yeah, later. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is not random battles. You have a chance every platform to be thrust into a battle. But I think Yuffie will be able to handle it. Maybe not. One thing I actually failed on. I didn't get Cloud's double cut materia up to 4 times attack. Only 2 times. And I think part of it was like I had materia equipped on my weapons while I was leveling up, but the ultimate weapons have no materia growth. So yeah, it took me a little while to realize that. Okay. Good. Okay, so we have one more screen filled with these platforms. There we go. Probably shouldn't use the limit. Oh well. Like, the limit is pretty much worse than her normal attack. So it's not like I'm saving it or anything. Yeah, like only 9,999 damage. It's not enough. Perfect. Where are we? What? What? Genova. It's coming. Sure, that's Genova. I'm not even gonna read the walkthrough at this point. Once you get to the final boss, you don't need to read walkthroughs anymore. Pretty easy. Obviously, it's not the final boss, but that's step one. The light. A light. Is this light holy? Ah, damn, man. Barret? What? So everyone's together again? Sephiroth. Is this Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control my body. My front legs. My hind legs. My tail's about to rip off. This is definitely not good. He's way out of our league. No. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud. Cloud. There. It's there. Cloud? Holy. Holy is there. Holy materia is shining. Eris's prayer is shining. Holy Eris. It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. It says to split your... It says to split your party into 3 parties. I mean, you have to do this, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay, so basically... I mean, we're all fairly powerful. But really, like, you're supposed to use the side parties. The ones that don't have Cloud in it. They're supposed to destroy some, like, side things, because those are healing the main body. But if you're powerful enough, you can just wipe out the main body. Obviously, Knights of the Round will just do anything. Ugh. Not only Eris, holy is the prayer of Avalanche, of Marlene and Dine, and everyone on the planet. Eris is here. Everyone is here. Cloud is here with us. There's still a lot for us to do. I'm not giving up. Eris's memories. Our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. It's really just strange dialogue, to be honest. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. So this boss is known as Bizarro Sephiroth, which is pretty funny. Look at how many things he's got. I gave him the Master Command materia. It's just so much shit. But oh, I think Cloud also has Master Summon, and Sid has Master Magic, so it's all good. Nice one, bro. I mean, a lot of his, like, parts I'm gonna kill in a single hit. No. And we're just gonna mime his double hit. Stop hitting that. I don't want to just use Knights of the Ron's. Lame. Lame. Even though there's no challenge and it's really just taking longer. Boy, I don't know. How about Flare? What's happening to... Oh, he died. I wasn't even paying attention. Thought he was sinking. And yeah, that's it's One-Winged Angel. Hell of a final boss theme. So yeah, you'll notice he's decently tough. As far as I'm not hitting him for 9999, but really it's more a matter of how much can he do to me. I mean, that's not bad. The final boss's name, by the way, is Safer Sephiroth, which is a really lame name for a final boss. They could have just called him Final Sephiroth or something. God Sephiroth, who knows? I should mime that. Uh-oh. She'll reach him, don't worry. So these final bosses actually gain health if you used Knights of the Round on the previous version of them, which is kind of interesting. They knew Knights of the Round was like just ridiculous. Still not dead, huh? Oh, I spoke too soon. Yeah, we're probably a little past the point in the series where I'm gonna struggle with the final boss. I mean, maybe one of these games will pop up where I don't do some obscene grinding, but that's part of a lot of the fun for me, so that's just kind of how it is. So don't ever, yeah, I wouldn't expect a big struggle for any final bosses from here on out, but that's all right. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. All right, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. What happened? I feel it. What? He is still here. Still. Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud! Oh, the good cinematics. Pretty badass. Live stream. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. One arm pull up, carrying a girl with him. Damn. Damn. Hey, where is everyone? Hey! Glad you're all safe. Look at those things. They all seem to be safe too. But now what are we gonna do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will... Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. Just straight down, right into this little cave. Sure, why not? Shit! Just this like perfectly placed handle right there that was just saves the day. The flower girl? My eyes! My eyes! Jesus. Oh yeah, this is a bad ending. I didn't tell you. Yeah, a little late for the millions of people that just died. Wait a damn minute. What's gonna happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. The way things are now. It's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry about the planet. What's that? What the hell is that? Livestream. It's coming. That's it. So yeah, that's Final Fantasy VII. Arguably the most famous video game RPG ever made. And you know, it's like there's so many like best of lists and all that stuff that feature Final Fantasy VII, and I think there's no denying its importance to video games. You know, the whole culture, putting it into the public eye, and its legacy and all that. You know, there's no denying all that stuff. It's a very important game. And the work that they did with this game, coming off of Final Fantasy VI, I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. Now, we're of course playing the remastered version, so it didn't look quite like this, but, you know, not that far off. And yeah, you know, this was the, you know, the early days of 3D. I mean, this game came out like 2 years after Chrono Trigger. It's really crazy. As far as for me personally, my review, I would say story-wise, characters and story, it's up there among the best of Final Fantasy. There's definitely some weird stuff going on, and, you know, some of the dialogue, and it gets sort of out there, and, you know, things like that. But overall, the story, you know, it has a lot of merit. And I don't normally care about story or anything like that, but the first time I finished this game, I was like, you know, that had a really good story. I liked it. And I can see the appeal. You know, I understand why they made Advent Children, and, you know, you have all these sort of lovable characters that each have, you know, their own distinct personalities and things like that, and so I liked a lot of that. I think that's definitely among the best. Gameplay-wise, though, ignoring the 3D stuff, there isn't really anything that Final Fantasy VII does better than Final Fantasy VI, as far as just, like, leveling and combat go. You know, every character... It's actually my problem with the next game we're going to play, Final Fantasy VIII, as well, and I've never beaten that, but, you know, I played a good chunk of that, and my problem is, with some of these Final Fantasy games, is, like, characters don't really have an identity. Like, I either like, you know, Final Fantasy V, you know, something like that, where characters can be anything, they can do anything. Or you have something where, you know, something like Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy IV, where a character has, like, a very distinct ability, you know, like Sabin's Blitz. That's pretty much only Sabin gets to do that. It sort of defines his character throughout, you know, as far as combat is concerned, things like that. And he can learn magic and blah, 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 but Blitz is unique to him. Or tools are unique to Edgar, or the sword techniques are unique to Cyan. And in this game, if you remove limits, take away limits, no character has any identity in combat. Like, they can do anything. But... and it's like, well, that's like Final Fantasy V. Yeah, but it really isn't like Final Fantasy V. It's almost more close to the original Final Fantasies, where it's just like, well, you can use magic or you can attack. And it's like, all right, well, we have some summons, but that's about it. There's really no, like, interesting abilities. You have, like, steal, I guess. Anybody can steal. You can... enemy skills, you can do that. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to really define it and explain it, but I guess the combat and leveling of Final Fantasy VII does not, like, super excite me. It's fine. It's perfectly adequate as a vehicle to, you know, continue the story and play through the game. It's perfectly fine. But I would really say it's not as good as Final Fantasy VI's gameplay. And Final Fantasy VI's gameplay, I would say, is not as good as Final Fantasy V's gameplay. But for me, none of them are as good as Final Fantasy X's gameplay, but that we're a ways away from that. It's really hard to explain properly, and I guess I won't even try. It's perfectly fine. You know, I enjoyed playing through it again. I beat it 2 years ago, and already I went through it again right now and beat it again. So it's perfectly fine. And, you know, I like this version. I can turn off random encounters until I want to do random encounters. And so then you just experience the whole story. I got to do all the voices this time. So that was interesting. I would put on a play for you guys. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. Best RPG of all time? No. I mean, if you want to just look at turn-based RPGs, maybe it's in the top 10. But RPGs in general, no, I would not put Final Fantasy VII in the top 10. Maybe because I don't have much nostalgia for it, but... So there's Midgar, overtaken by greenery and nature. You see there's a lot of ocean there where there wasn't before. But the planet has lived on. That's Red 13 there. And according to Wikipedia, that takes place 500 years later. Go figure. So yeah, I mean, it's a game with a massive legacy. We got some spin-offs. You know, these characters have popped up all over the place in other places. We got Advent Children, which was a pretty big deal. A movie sequel. You know, I would like to see that for Final Fantasy VI. Something like that. But Final Fantasy VII gets a lot of love. And Final Fantasy VII is actually getting a full remake. Not just a remastering, but an actual remake. Supposedly. You know, I guess I'll believe it when I see it. But apparently they're doing it. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy VI gets some shitty re-releases with terrible sprites, but okay. But yeah, like I said, it's a big deal for a lot of people. It put Final Fantasy and RPGs in general into the spotlight. It's an important game. It's a perfectly fine game, but I wouldn't put it in my top 3 Final Fantasies. I'd say that. But if you do like RPGs at all and you've never played through it, I do recommend it. There's really not that much bad to say about it. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this playthrough. We are 7 games in now. I guess we're 8 games in now because we move on to Final Fantasy VIII. Of which I am not as knowledgeable. I've never beaten it, so I'm very curious to see how that goes. But my name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is Final Fantasy VII on the PS4. And I'll see you fine folks in Final Fantasy VIII.